Dear students, in this video we will deal with the Mendeleev's periodic table further because I was not having any periodic table on the board, so now I am showing you the periodic table, Mendeleev's periodic table. This is original Mendeleev's periodic table as proposed by Mendeleev in 1871, and this is the modified form of the periodic table of Mendeleev. I will give you the photograph also of this modified form of periodic table. Now you can see, just it is not very in detail in your course, but still you can see the Mendeleev's periodic table. This is a modified form of periodic table. In Mendeleev's periodic table also divided into 7 horizontal rows which are called periods. You can see here the number is written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 in Roman numbers, and just further divided into 10 series. Horizontal periods, there are 7 periods and they are further divided into 10 series, and the vertical columns, you can see here the vertical columns are 8 in number, each of which except the 8th one all are divided into subgroups A, B, A, B, A, B, second A, B, third A, B, fourth A, B, fifth A, B, sixth A, B and seventh A, B. 8th is a single group, it is not further subdivided, and there is a 0 group which was not earlier present in the Mendeleev's periodic table. In this you can see there is no 8th group. This was the earlier Mendeleev's periodic table, but in the modified form it was discovered later, in which all the noble gases has been included. So you can see here the noble gases are included here: argon, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon. So they are placed in a separate group. Now, what are the merits and demerits of this Mendeleev's periodic table? The first merit of this periodic table that he has classified the elements in groups and periods on the basis of the similar chemical properties in horizontal periods and vertical groups. So he has classified on the basis of atomic mass, on the basis of similar properties. And secondly, the merit of this periodic table is he has left certain gaps. You can see here, although it has been written here, he has left certain gaps in his original periodic table. He has left certain gaps for the undiscovered elements which were not discovered at that time, but he has known that there must be some element which is similar in the property of the previous element. Like here gallium was discovered later, which was called as Eka boron earlier because it was similar in property with boron. Scandium is again element which was discovered later. Gallium was called as Eka aluminium, and germanium was called as Eka silicon, and scandium was called as Eka boron. So all these elements were discovered later and they were given the name Eka. Eka means before, so because they resembled in the properties of the previous element, so they were given they were just given these names. They were not discovered at that time, they were later discovered and placed in the periodic table of the Mendeleev. Next is the prediction of the correct atomic weights. There were some incorrections in the atomic weight. Suppose beryllium, this atomic weight was corrected by Mendeleev according to its position in the periodic table. Now there are many defects in this periodic table. The first defect was the position of hydrogen. Hydrogen has atomic mass 1, but because hydrogen resembles alkali metals as well as group 7 elements, but it has been given the position only here only. No hydrogen has been written on group 7, so it has a contradictory position of hydrogen, so it was not properly justified. Secondly, position of isotopes also not justified because isotopes are the atoms of element having same atomic number, but he has taken here atomic mass. So if we are talking about 3 isotopes of hydrogen, it should have 3 positions in the periodic table, but he has shown only 1 hydrogen here. So the position of isotopes are not shown in the periodic table, and neither has been justified. Position of lanthanides and actinides. In his previous periodic table, you see there is no position given to lanthanides and actinides. They are written only here. This is actinium and this is lanthanum. The 2 elements are written. There are 14 elements in each, following lanthanum and actinium. So these are not given any proper position in the Mendeleev's periodic table. Second defect you can see here is he has violated his own rule. You can see here cobalt and nickel. The atomic mass of nickel is less as compared to cobalt, and also you can see here iodine and tellurium. Here also the atomic mass iodine 126.9 and 127.60. So he has violated his own rule at certain places. The element which is following the previous element is having a lesser atomic mass as compared to the previous element. Iodine is having lesser atomic mass, and here nickel is having a lesser atomic mass. So this is the violation of the rule of his own rule. These are anomalous pairs of elements present here. Second, another defect was that he has grouped some elements which are not similar in property, like copper, gold. These are not similar in properties with alkali metal, but still he has placed them in group 1. Secondly, gold and silver, gold and platinum, they are equal in properties, they are similar in property, but gold is placed here, and you can see platinum is placed here in the transition element series. They are placed differently. Another example is silver and mercury. They are similar, but silver is placed here and mercury is placed in group 2. So these are some defects, that similar elements are not placed in the same group, and similar elements are placed in different groups. So these are some of the defects in his periodic table. This was the earlier periodic table, Mendeleev's periodic table, and this is the modified form of the periodic table after the noble gases has been discovered and further accommodated in Mendeleev's periodic table. But still there were many defects in the periodic table which needs to be corrected, and therefore the modern periodic table came into existence. That we'll deal in the next class.